28 years later is a cinema film premiering in theaters, a Hollywood cinema film by Sony Pictures. Guess what it was shot on? iPhone 15. Gather your village people. Let's talk about it. 28 Years Later was directed by Danny Boyle, and it is a sequel to 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. Now you have 28 Years Later. Now 28 Days Later, which was the first installment, I think it was made sometime in 2006 or 2009 thereabout. It was shot on a Canon cam, Handycam, because they wanted to get this old, grainy, gritty feel. So Danny Boyle has been someone who likes to experiment. So this time around, he made 28 Years Later a full cinema movie. He made it using iPhones. Now, it was not entirely shot on iPhones because there were drone shots that were captured with drones and whatnot, but every other part of the film was captured with an iPhone. Why an iPhone? First, the shot in log, Apple log, giving them flexibility with the colors. The build of the iPhone allows for you to work with several other devices. Just like when you buy a camera, you can rig the camera with several other devices, different kinds of lenses. You can use adapters to attach different lenses and different lens mounts. You can attach monitors. You can attach a matte box. You know, all of these things. You can rig cameras for maximum utility. That's the same way the iPhone is built. The iPhone can be rigged, and they rigged shaggy from the iPhones they used in this film. As a matter of fact, they were so well rigged that when you see the cameras, you will not immediately know that it's an iPhone that is in the cage. You just think it's a cinema camera. The lenses they used, amazing lenses with lens adapters connected to the iPhone's lens. They shot it. Now, see the picture quality from the trailers, you're amazed. And it's not a low budget film, because previously, if you think of films that were shot on iPhone, you'll be thinking of indie films and low budget films. This film is well over $60 million to about $75 million in budget, but it was shot on an iPhone. So why exactly did they not use a Samsung S25 Ultra? When it comes to talk about professional filmmaking, do not use tech bias to decide it. Oh, I love Samsung, I'm a Samsung fanboy. That's not how you decide it. Calm down. No matter how much you love other devices, the Google Pixel, when it comes to professional filmmaking, they don't come close to Apple. That's why Apple can say that their competition are pro-level cameras. Not that they are trying to throw pro-level cameras out of the market, but that they are building their devices to be able to give filmmakers who cannot access pro-level cinema cameras. They're trying to make their phones in such a way that if you hold an iPhone, you have as much of the flexibility that those cameras give you.